What's good, everybody? It's Michael Alder here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I'm covering some more Q&A. Smart Floors has reached out to me and asked if I think carpet stores make more money on the sales of a product or on the installation of the product. So I hope I'm understanding the question right, and my gut instinct is right off the rip they make way more on selling the product versus making money off of the installer. But there's a lot of variables that go into this. Now, a carpet store has nothing without the installer because the carpet store's whole purpose is to sell a package to an end consumer. If they don't have the installer, then you have to take on a Home Depot stock model where you're selling product right off of the wall, or a warehouse type model where you're selling rolls off of the floor, and that's it. So a mom and pop brick and mortar type store that's selling carpet pad and installation, without a doubt, makes the bulk of their money off of the carpet or the material that they're selling. I just said without a doubt, but we should probably jump into my notebook here. We'll do a little math, and I'm gonna base it on a product like this. Now, all the installers out, you're hip to this stuff here. It's like an entry level on the mid-grade type stuff. Product could be purchased for about $6 per yard, and the retail stores sell carpet padding and installation for $20 a yard. So let's dive into my notebook here. We'll do some math and see where the money's actually being made. Alrighty, we're diving into the notebook here to do some math to see if I'm right or wrong on my hypothesis here. So like I said, we are trying to figure out if a retail mom and pop type joint is making more money off of the carpet or off of the labor. So the carpet I just showed you, let's base everything on 100 yards to keep my math super easy and I don't have to think too hard. The carpet I just showed you, I know the stores are selling for $20 a yard. So we have a 100 yard job, and it's empty and ready to go. So we're only selling carpet padding and installation. At $20 a yard. Okay, so at $20 a yard, 100 yards, the gross total on this job before sales tax is $2,000. Now, out of this $2,000, if they were to break it down to an end consumer, they would probably say that they are selling the installation at $5 a yard to the end consumer. So let's, how am I gonna chart this out here? All right, so we're gonna go $2,000 gross. And then these are all numbers to the end consumer. So we're gonna say installation. If they had to break it down, they would say, actually they'd probably sell that at $550. To the end consumer. Now, this is not what the installer is getting in most cases, but that's what they're telling the client. And then we're going to do padding. Is going to be most likely sold at about $350 a yard, which leaves the material at $11 a yard. So the carpet is $11 a yard. Okay, so let's break this down on what the store is actually making on each one of these. In most cases, arguably, the installer is going to get $350 a yard. So out of that $550, $350 a yard goes to the installer. So $250, $2 the store keeps. On a 100-yard job there, it's going to be $200. This is going to be our profit column. Padding's $350. The store pays $2 for it. We'll say they pay $2.25 for it, so that is $1.25 a yard. So minus $2.25 is their cost on it. So they make $1.25. So that's $125 here. And then the carpet at $11 a yard, they're paying $6 for it, so that is a profit of $5 a yard, or $500 in this scenario. So we got minus $6 a yard. The profit is $500. So on their materials, they're making, we got to figure out one other thing. They had a salesperson on the floor sell this, let's say. So you also have to pay the salesperson out of this. I don't know if I should add this in yet or not. Let's think about this here. All right, we're going to come back to that. We're going to put the salesperson's commission in here just for kicks. But off of the installer, they make $200. Off of the padding, they make $125. Off of the carpet, they're making $500. So $625 is brought in off of the material, and the installer, they only make $200 off of. Now, they also have to pay a sales commission for kicks here, let's say 5% of the gross. I think that's pretty well standard, maybe 5 to 7, but we're going to keep the math easy here. So on a $2,000 job, the salesperson, sales gets $100 commission on that. And then obviously we're not going to factor in, you know, their hourly wage and the blades and the rent and all that stuff. This is just on one job, this is the basic breakdown here. So even then, if you take the sales commission off of the materials, the material profit outweighs the installation markup by a long shot there. So it's definitely made on the materials, but like I said, this whole formula does not exist without an installer, because if they don't provide an installer, the customer's only reason to go to a brick and mortar joint is to buy the whole package. And if you can't provide that, then they will go ahead and buy at a wholesale joint where they have the rolls on the floor, or off of Home Depot where the rolls are on the wall, and then they'll go ahead and find their own installer on Craigslist. So this is my breakdown of where carpet stores are making the bulk of their money. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know if you disagree, if you got a different formula, but this is what I came up with on a freestyle here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.